In this video, I am going to break down for you why width beats padding every single time, 10 times out of 10, when it comes to footwear with foot pain. If your foot is hurting, heel pain, arch pain, ball of the foot pain, the whole bottom of your foot, like any one of those little particular areas, the width of your shoe is more important. So we're talking your toe box being wide is more important than how much padding is under the foot, okay? That is one of my primary messages here with foot pain, and I am going to illustrate to you exactly why. Not as complicated as you might think. So, we're just going to draw a really nice foot right there, close enough, and then we're going to do one right here, which is going to illustrate the bottom part. There's a little arch right there, that's okay. What you need to understand is that your toes being able to spread like that is way more important than some thick surface being under the bottom of your foot. I don't care how nice it feels, how soft it is, how high it is. It could be Hoka shoes, it could be Brooks. It doesn't matter. It could be a mattress. It literally does not matter how thick it is, how nice. That is not helping you. It is prolonging your suffering. And I have a feeling that you know that already, because that's probably why you're here. But problem being, people always think, and to be honest, no shame on you guys, because this is what doctors recommend, this is what most physical therapists recommend. Just keep adding layers on layers on layers under the foot. There are so many people that in all of their shoes they've got orthotics put in already. Whereas a person like me, I have nothing in my shoes. I have an incredibly thin shoe on and nothing at all under that. It's my foot and then a few millimeters between me and the ground, and I'm not in pain. Now, how does that work? How is the person who is wearing the Hoka in pain still, but I'm not in pain when I'm wearing a few sheets of paper under my foot, basically? Problem being is that when your toe is pushed in, particularly the big toe, it does happen with all the toes, but the big toe is the most important. When it is pushed in our other diagram here, the main artery that is feeding blood into the bottom of the foot is cut into fractional ability to provide blood flow. It is not providing nearly enough blood flow for what the foot should be getting. So what starts to happen is your foot starts, or the tissue rather, on the plantar surface, the bottom surface of the foot, it starts degenerating. It feels painful, it hurts. And you guys typically feel it in the heel, in the arch, kind of by the ball of the foot, or maybe even the middle arch. Some of you guys even ball of the foot, aka under the ball of the foot. So blood flow is not coming in like it should be. That is what is regenerating and feeding tissue. This is how the whole entire body works, but we're just talking about the foot here. You're not getting that blood flow in, tissue's not recovering, so you always feel like you're in pain. This is the problem. And you think you're inflamed. It's actually, at a certain point, it's not inflammation anymore. You may have some inflammation at the beginning if it was trauma to the foot, but after a period of time, it's no longer inflammation, it's just degenerated tissue. That's all that it is. And now the problem is, you keep wearing shoes like this. You keep wearing narrow shoes. They've got so much padding on the bottom, and it's not helping. And you're sitting there like, why do I keep adding layers? Why do I keep buying new shoes? I keep buying new orthotics. I have like new Hokas on. There's no reason that I should still be in pain. You're solving for the wrong problem. That's what's going on. The problem that you need to be solving for when there is pain on the bottom of your foot is that the toes need to spread out. That toe box needs to be wide, with over padding always, literally, no exception. Because what is going on, especially when you get pain towards the top of the foot, like I was saying with that ball of the foot, like a capsulitis or a sesamoiditis or just general ball of the foot pain, you know what the real problem is that your toe being kind of displaced, you know, I said before it's getting pushed in that way, you have a little fat pad under your ball of the foot by the toes. And the problem is that when that big toe gets displaced, it's getting pushed in, well, guess what? That fat pad also gets displaced. So it used to be comfortable for you to be on the ball of your feet. You could stand like up high, you could do calf raises barefoot or whatever. Now you can't. Problem is, that big toe went in, and so did the fat pad. It also got displaced just like the toe. Again, just keep reiterating it. Width keeps the toes spread, allows them to spread like they want to, keeps the fat pad in place, and it also keeps the blood flow coming in. Suddenly, you don't really even have much pain to speak of. So all these little weird particular areas that you had, like, oh, it's the heel, now it's the arch, come on, the ball of my foot's hurting, like what gives? Why are all these little particular spots hurting? And you're trying to treat particular spots, but that's not the way to do it. I'm telling you now because I did it. Allow the blood flow, allow the fat pad to exist as it wants by letting the toes spread. That is the whole lesson right there. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video and I will see you guys in the next one. But check out the description below because I'm going to have my free plantar fasciitis guide. And I am also going to have a link so that you can book a call with me so we can talk about your particular foot pain and we can work out some solutions because it should be pretty straightforward actually. It usually is with people. So check those out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.